Guten Tag. Annyeonghaseyo. Hola. Hello. These are all this is just a small sample of the ways that we greet each other today in Enid, Oklahoma, and they demonstrate the diversity of our great community. Today we are celebrating multicultural complexity of our community. I'm George Pankonin and currently serve as your City Commissioner for Ward 6. I was privileged to serve our country in the U.S. Air Force for more than 22 years. I was stationed in 8 different states as well as Germany and South Korea. And I took advantage of the fact that I lived outside the United States to visit many other countries. One of the things that I enjoyed most during my Air Force career was getting to know a little of the language, the customs, courtesies, cuisine, in short, the culture of many of our neighbors across the world. I'm originally from Minnesota, but chose to settle in Enid, Oklahoma after retirement. I'd be less than honest if I didn't admit that I like the Oklahoma weather, especially in the middle of winter, better than Minnesota. But weather was certainly not the prime reason for my decision to locate here. The primary reason was the big-heartedness of this community. I was, and I continue to be impressed with the acceptance that I witness in Enid. The acceptance of those with developmental disabilities. The acceptance of the military members who join our community, sometimes for a year or two, and sometimes for the rest of their lives. And the acceptance and celebration of different ethnicities joining the Enid community from other parts of the country and other parts of the world. How has the food from other cultures enriched the Enid melting pot? All of us dine out much more than was the case when I was growing up. We have a tremendous selection of restaurants for a city of 50,000 residents. Can you imagine a community without the diverse cuisine? Our choices for eating out might be limited to hot dogs and hamburgers. Instead, we enjoy the opportunity to choose Mexican, Italian, Chinese, Japanese, Korean, Marshallese, and the list goes on. We also enjoy foods from other parts of the U.S. that may be different from the foods that we consumed when we were being raised. For the diner that likes spicy food, how much would they miss if they were not introduced to Cajun? Not everyone will take every entree from every culture, but how much richer are our lives because we have this international variety? We often think of our genetic makeup as single-dimensional, reflection of our family from our patriarchs. You might say you're German, you're Swedish, African American, Native American, and so on. The truth is, we're all individually multicultural. My wife recently checked her ethnicity through Ancestry.com. She'd been raised to believe she was Scandinavian, British, Dutch, and German. The results are in. She's 46% Irish, most of the rest is Scandinavian and British, no Dutch, no German. My point is, many of us are not culturally who we were told we are and who we were raised to believe we are. The second and larger point is we are all much closer related than we were led to believe. We need to be proud of the contributions of our ancestors have made and celebrate the uniqueness of our heritage. We also need to honor and respect the contributions of our friends and neighbors. I think the celebration today is an excellent platform to enjoy the differences in our heritage that we all bring to the table, and a chance to look at each other and treat each other as brothers and sisters in this city of Enid and the rest of the world. Please enjoy the rest of the activities planned for today and offer your suggestions to Mr. Office and the other committee members so that this event will continue to grow in subsequent years. Thank you very much for your attention.